Approximately 4 days have passed in-game since we were last recording, and honestly not a lot has happened in that time. All that's really been going on is the contractors are running back and forth, collecting materials and building the various things that we've told them to build. I didn't really alter anything in the meantime, I just hired a few staff, and that's about it really. That's obviously going to take several more days to build, but I'm sick of just watching it and not actually doing anything. So it's time to start thinking about what this space is going to look like and how everything is going to connect up, etc., etc. I think it's probably easier to start with the upper floor and sort of work from the middle out on this occasion. That didn't do what I wanted. Let's try this. Weird. Alright. I said demolish. Thank you. No idea. Can I demolish that one? Nope. Alright then. Bulldoze. I seem to have encountered some strange situation where bulldozing things completes their construction. Anyway, there's going to be passport control, is what I was about to talk about. And I don't think there needs to be anything else in there. We've already got secure zone. This is a secure zone that's going to be joined up. So is this. Not sure about that piece up there, that may get removed. But yeah, let's just work on international for the moment. If the international zone starts there, we will need our passport checkpoints. I'm going to just have one each way of the manually managed type. And let's see. Let's have it on the bottom, I think. If I place that, cool. If I place that, say, there, and then the other end, place it there, the rest will be automated. And of course they don't line up the same way. Alright, that's fine. 7, 8. 8 seems like a decent number. I can't see for the zone marking. 7, 8. And that space in the middle, don't know yet. It could be anything. And these walls are annoying me. Let's fix that. In fact, what the heck? Since the walls are here anyway, let's actually make that a real thing. That space in the middle might end up being, say, let's divide it with a hedge. It could end up being a staff room or something, but we'll just pretend that that is divided up. And hedges do act as walls in case you weren't already aware of that, so we now have even more zoning than I actually intended. But we're about to fix that, because all I need to do is connect that, then I can do this. And again, the game really hates marking that many things at once. There we go. This floor will also need to be international. What happened there? Okay, we'll stop at that point. We'll fix the secure zone first. about it, thinking about it, thank you. Right, that should be correct for the moment. Come in, go through passport control, enter. Yeah, that's fine. This will be... Yeah, how many of these can I fit? This is always the trickiest part. How many security checkpoints can we have, and how big are they? Because what I don't want to do is the same problem I had here, where I had 1, 2, 3, 4, had to add in 5, 6, and these 2 medium ones. It's just ugly like that. I don't like it. I was thinking more along the lines of back half of this being secure. No, the bottom half of this being secure. And then if I switch into planning mode, which I should have done sooner. 1, 2, 1, thank you. And remembering we need a way out. I have a theory about that, but right now we're just worrying about the way in. And then we can probably even fit, not quite that, we can fit one of these or 2 of these on the end. If we had yeah. If there was a wall, say, dividing approximately there. Don't worry about these little doors, by the way, that's just for the contractors to get through. If we had a wall there, and we had secure zone for, say, that bit of it, and then exits, this is going to be far more than we actually need, but we'll chuck them in anyway. Then all we require is the stairs. Stairs are under here. Let's say that goes there until I figure out a better plan. And seeing it like that, I now realize I've got these back to front. Because passengers leaving would have to come through here and then walk down, whereas passengers entering, so there's going to be crossover traffic here, which isn't ideal. The alternative would be to have security at the top, walk around. I still prefer the idea of the exit being at the bottom, so let's remove this. And then copy that in planning mode to there, and then remove that, copy this again, fix the zoning so I can do this. Okay. Thank you. Copy. Try that again. Get out of that weird mode, thank you. I think the zoning tool and the copy tool were active at the same time, which is something that does seem to happen from time to time. Alright. That wasn't planning mode, but never mind. They walk in, they walk through there, they exit this way. Yep. Okay. Stairs go down, walk through your exits, baggage claim. And there will be multiple baggage claims. In fact, I think there will be 3, because I think we've got 1, 2, yes, 3 baggage bays now. So baggage claim ends up being, how wide is this? 63 by 34. Well, it can stay with the 34, but the 63, let's call it 21. Beautiful. And then you'd have your exit doors from each of those areas. And then exit onto the actual street. Definitely getting better. So that's the exit side, entry side. Ignore this staff room too, that's just a holding pen right at the moment. Seating, let's chuck a seat in so that we can see that. Seating. Check in. Cannot be placed without a baggage drop. Fine, just give me that. Check in. And then there's a lot of room up here. Honestly, check-in could be up here, I think. The only trouble with putting it up there is where the baggage handling is going to go. Ultimately, we're going to have stairs somewhere. Under there. So, come in, sit down, have coffee or whatever, check in, go up, go through security, go through passport control, get into the actual boarding zones. The other factor... Yes, the other factor is going to be rather interesting because we also need stairs here and here. That didn't line up the same. There. And the reason for that, quite simply, is that some people are going to be going to this floor, some people are going to stay on this floor, and there may or may not be a third floor. Yay, some of these are getting built. Alright, switch you off so we don't accidentally end up with any auto-plan flights before we're ready. Once those 2 are done, I might actually be able to put auto-planner back on. Speaking of auto-planner, this is mostly full. This took quite a bit of manual effort, I'm sure you understand. Right. Small flights, however, are very much not full. There's just not enough small flights being offered anymore, probably because I got rid of all the 1-star contracts. So we may end up bringing those back at some point. But the reason I wanted to get rid of them is because they were cluttering up the medium stands. I didn't want any of the 1-stars taking up medium stands and thereby removing any chance that our more valuable contracts had of getting actual flight allocations. You can go there. for the moment. Now, back to figuring all this out. It's going to take care of one thing before we go any further. Actually, let's get our... Where are they? They're under here. Let's get our subway entrances. I don't think 2 is going to be enough. And I can't remember which way around they face. It's that way. And there's a fence there. Alright, let's do it this way. There. Not valid. Why not? Because of that, presumably. I don't think the trees will bother it, but maybe they will. Right, try that again. Subway entrance facing that way around. Okay, the trees do matter. Still not valid. Oh, there's a light there as well. Fair enough. Can't place this until those are dealt with. Let's get this bit in. And let's just move that fence. The whole point of that fence is to keep people out of the airport, so it needs to be fixed anyway. Can just take it back to there and draw in that bit, including a gate. Right. Let's speed up for a little while. In all honesty, I should probably be thinking about baggage next. And that's going to be a rather complicated mess. I suspect the best place for it will be here. So let's pencil that in. That way around. It can come down there. It'll have to go under that road and then into this box. Then it can come out there, there, and up the top. Alright, I think that's fine. These have been built finally. That can be switched off finally. Which means those are now fully under my control. I can come back in here and finally put that back on. Hooray! Which means I can also switch these on. And 9. I think most of the mediums are already... No, I'd switch them off too. Okay. They can be on. Right. 100 flights out of 200. Let's try to remember that number. If the auto planner is not keeping up with that number, then I might have to just manually manage them from now on. One thing I did consider during the gap between episodes is where to place a hangar for medium flights in this section. I don't think we're going to have an actual taxiway connection between these 2 points, simply because I want to keep the 2 sections of the airport separated in terms of flights. It's not so much of a problem with the large flights because I can go into here and say always fetch the nearest runway. But with this one, because this stand is this far north, I suspect that is actually the nearest runway. Sorry, that one, instead of the one down here. I definitely want these ones to use the runway down here. So in essence, not connecting that is just a dodgy hack to make this work. Speaking of which, that can be switched on finally. This can be switched on finally. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to end up needing to connect that hanger. Not a big problem. Okay, baggage claims. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the design of them just yet. Really more focused on the flow of passengers. They come in here, sit, check in, go up. This space is wasted and dead right now. I don't like it. It could end up getting used for more security control. I just don't know how much I'm going to need with this many large and medium flights. It's similar to this plus that. Yeah. Ooh, what's that red flag? Not enough people and they just arrived. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, staff are doing just fine. Vehicles are doing just fine. Good. And speaking of staff, it's probably time I did this again. If I go to the hiring screen, drop that down, let's pause for a second, reject you, hire all of these janitors, these passenger service agents, these ramp agents, security officers, and service techs. And then switch to this view, drop that down a little bit. It's probably as far as I can take it. Right, train you. Train, train, train. You can be a locomotive. Train, train, train. Oh, go away. Train, thank you. Don't know if I've mentioned it for a while, but the main reason I persist in rejecting so many candidates is I just hate having to train them as well. It's probably not actually saving me any clicks, but it is saving me mental capacity. Largely the difference I think comes down to it's hard to tell how many times you're going to have to click train. Sometimes you think it'll be once, but it ends up being twice. Sometimes you think it'll be twice, it ends up being 3 times. Or vice versa, I double clicked on one there, I only needed to click once. You get the idea. Go away, I just want to train you, thank you. Right. Now, if I go into T, all of these new people need to be assigned to Terminal 2, like so. And now I can unpause. The whole point of pausing, well, there were 2 reasons for pausing. 1, it stops them getting auto-assigned to Terminal 1. 2, if I go back to this screen, it stops low-quality people popping in as I'm trying to hire the top quality people. Alrighty. I think, aside from that road section up the top and the catering depot, nearly everything that I need built is finally built. which means we might actually have an airport running soon. Which would be good, because our cash flow has not been great. At one point I discovered I hadn't been putting enough flights in, and I was actually losing money every hour. Alright, what is your problem? That's not stand number 9. It's that one. I'm just waiting for your passengers to arrive. Okay. And there they are. That's fine. No, don't delay. Go away now. Alright, can we put our subways in? No, that's still sitting in the way. Let's do it with coloured flooring. If I compare with that section, no, sorry, this section, where are we up to in the flight roster? Yeah, okay. There's plenty of passengers here right now for those 3 flights. Maybe those 2. Not really a lot of seating getting used. And they are preferencing this section. I guess what we can do is look at the subways here. And if we watch it for a while, obviously everyone's leaving right now. But when they arrive in bulk, which I assume will happen at some point. Probably not for a while, actually. What I want to see is how many come up here and then how many seats get filled. Yeah, it's not that many. So I don't think we need to over-cater the seating. That sort of space is fine. And if I were to replicate that over here, we've got easily double that. Yeah, alrighty, cool. Flooring, let's just go with pale blue for the moment. If that's just seating, and check-in is not that one. Actually, let's just make it there. Check-in is there. Staff rooms, etc. Bathrooms. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Okay. Check-in can be further up. I'm looking for just any color, really. Food rooms and shops. We got anything that's vaguely purple? No. Alright, fine. Food rooms and shops. And bathrooms. So there, there. Maybe there for the staff. Shouldn't need any in this space. Thank you, autosave. Shouldn't really need any in this space because people are going to come through security and go straight into passport control, but you never know. Let's chuck that in. And then, yeah, boarding, etc. I think we're fine. Alright. It looks like it's enough space. Only time will tell. Cool. Obviously, these are not final locations. I'm just trying to estimate the size. Alrighty, we're coming up on half an hour already, so let's see what I can do just before I close out. Have these been deleted yet? No. My contractors are just too busy. In fact, let's have a look. If we go to there, objects to construct. Yeah. That's not going down anywhere near fast enough. I don't think there's a lot I can actually get done right now. I'll have to think about this a bit between episodes and try to come up with some sensible design. And then we can pick it up from there in the next episode and hopefully get one of these stands working. I don't think we'll be able to get them all working in one episode. I think it's going to take quite a while, but hopefully we can get one going next episode. We can have basic check-in, figure out the baggage handling, get one stand working, test it out. Then after that we'll start expanding. Till next time, bye bye.